Hello, my dear student. This is May Salatin. I am an English teacher from Relief International. This video is supported and financed by the American government to help the children and Tawjih students. Our lesson today is for 7th grade from our students' book, page number 55, Elementary, My Dear Watson. So, the lesson title is Elementary, My Dear Watson. Okay, let's start with Module 5. The title is Elementary, My Dear Watson. So this is the title, Elementary, My Dear Watson. Let's read the outcomes of our lesson. You will be able to predict the meanings of new vocabulary items. نشوف الفوكابولاري المعاني. Talk about the greatest detectives. نتحدث عن أعظم المحققين throughout history خلال التاريخ using the past simple tense مستخدمين زمن الماضي البسيط. Practice the comparative and the superlative degrees. بدك تستخدم أو تتمرس على المقارنة والتفضيل. To talk about qualities للتحدث عن صفات great detectives المحققين العظماء. Listen to a story to act it out. استمع إلى القصة اللي تمثلها. Read about famous detectives. اقرأ عن أشهر المحققين. Write a detective story. اكتب قصة محقق. And the project is المشروع. Who did it? من فعلها? Okay, this is some of the outcomes of our lesson today about the text of Elementary, My Dear Watson. Okay, now we will start reading the text here or the dialogue here from exercise number 1. Read the following conversation. Why do you think Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson are such famous characters? لماذا تعتقد أن Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson are such famous characters? شخصيات مشهورة. Sherlock Holmes sat at the breakfast table and gave me a walking stick. Sherlock Holmes جلس إلى طاولة الإفطار وأعطاني a walking stick اللي هي العكازة. There was something written on it. وكان في إشي مكتوب عليها. It refers to the walking stick. To Mr. James Mortimer. إلى السيد جيمس مورتايمر. From his friends 1848. من أصدقائه عام 1884. Well, حسناً Watson, what can you tell me about the owner of the stick? ماذا يمكنك إخباري عن مالك هذه العكازة? Asked Holmes. اللي سأل هون Holmes. I think that Mr. Mortimer is an old country doctor. أعتقد أن السيد مورتايمر هو دكتور ريفي أو من الريف وطاعن في السن. His patients المرضى like him. يعني مرضاه يحبونه. So they gave him لذلك أعطوه this walking stick هذه العكازة. Good. جيد. said Holmes. قال Holmes. Why do you think he is a country doctor? لماذا تعتقد أنه دكتور من الريف? Because this stick is very stretched. لأن هذه العكازة مخدوشة أو مخدشة. A city doctor, دكتور المدينة, doesn't carry such an old stick. ما بيحمل مثل هذه العكازة القديمة. Holmes took the stick. أخذ Holmes العكازة from my hands من يدي and looked at it ونظر إليها. Interesting. I think the man is a country doctor. But he is not old. He is a young. So هو مش طاعن بالسن. الرجل صاحب هذه العكازة إنه شاب. Pleasant and absent-minded. Doctor. Pleasant ممتع and absent-minded مغيب ذهنيا هذا الدكتور. How did you know that? كيف عرفت؟ Elementary ابتدائي my dear Watson. Only pleasant people get presents. فقط الناس الممتعين هم الذين يتلقون الهدايا. Presents. And only absent-minded men والرجال المغيبة ذهونهم forget their sticks. ينسون عكازاتهم. Okay. Here we end the text. And these are two pictures of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson under this text. Okay? Number 2, go to the glossary pages in the activity book, page 74 and 76, or use a classroom dictionary and look up the meaning. So we here should find the meanings of the following words, okay, that we don't know. Here in the orange square, we have some words that we should find the meanings. I will display it. راح أعرضهم on the next slides بالشريحة القادمة. Let's read it. Listen. Owner. Patient. Conclusion. Method. Interested. Elementary. Absent-minded. Scratched. Intelligent. Famous. Wise. Kind. Logical. Professional. And the last one is pleasant. Okay? These are words that we have to find it out or look up for them in our dictionary. Number 3, we have a question here for you. How did Sherlock Holmes find out كيف استكشف أو كشف Sherlock Holmes who the owner من هو مالك الستيك العكازة. Okay. Number 4, do you want to be a detective? هل ترغب بأن تصبح detective محقق? What makes a good detective? ماذا يجعلك محقق جيد؟ أو ماذا يجعل المحقق جيد؟ Okay, in a group, it's supposed to be in the classes. Make a list of characteristics. اعمل قائمة of a good detective من شخصيات أو من صفات المحقق الجيد. Use the word from the exercise number 2. واستخدم الكلمات that exist in exercise number 2, which we read here in the orange square. Okay? Now we will move to the second slide, which is the meaning for the words, the معاني كلمات اللي موجودة عندنا هون. We will see it in the next slide. Okay, here are the words and the meanings that we have the Arabic meanings also. Start with the English. sat معناها جلس. walking sticks عكازة. patient مريض. method مادة ممكن نظرية. elementary ابتدائي. scratched مخدوش. famous مشهور. kind لطيف. professional محترف. The next column, breakfast table طاولة الفطور. owner هو المالك. conclusion ملخص. interested مهتم. absent-minded غائب الذهن. intelligent ذكي. wise حكيم. logical منطقي. pleasant ممتع. Of course, I should remind you with meanings of the word. The main word here, detective. اللي هو المحقق. Okay, we end here our lesson. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you next video إن شاء الله.